everybody.
Nobody, we're gonna kick back. We're gonna wait till people tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. This is gonna be an interesting because I have a lot to say. I have so much to
I,
say.
I know. And the thing about it, as you told me the time, like, oh my God, we might got to do it an hour early. I was like, oh my God, I got my daughter in the house. I mean, she literally in the house right now, but I got somebody watching it, and I was like, damn, how am I gonna do this? But
Oh, okay. Oh, I
but
didn't know
we
that.
were able to get it done. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? She
Mm-hmm.
good. Yeah, she
Okay.
good.
All right, as long as she's good, that's good.
Yeah. She all right. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a lot of weird people in the on the live coming in too. You know,
Yeah,
tell
that's
them about
that's
you
not
though. Hey, them people.
surprising.
Yeah, we got. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? We have about 5 viewers, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just go ahead and start it. We just chilling right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hate when people join a live and then the motherfucker leave. You know what I'm talking about? It kind of throw me off a little bit. But,
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
yeah,
sometimes I just don't even care. It's like I'll just go through with it.
right, right. Yeah, man, we gonna start it, man. We just chilling. But anything you
Mhm.
want to say, anything you want to ask me or something, man? This is
Well,
crazy. 'Cause
yeah.
okay,
So like
let's
how
hold
long
it.
have you been targeted? Like what?
Ooh,
Like when did it start?
when did it start? Man. I don't know. Really, man. Are you able to hear that? You heard that on my phone? That shit was
I
loud
heard
as shit.
something. I don't know what that was.
Okay, that was a notification. But man, I feel like, man, it's I feel like, you know what I'm saying, as I became awakened to it and started seeing things, it was like maybe around like 2012, 2013, you know what I'm saying, around that time. But as I look back now, I feel like it's gonna sound like everybody said, but I feel like I was targeted, you know what I'm saying, since birth. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yep.
But yeah, everybody, you feel me, see things differently, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like that. But yeah. So yeah, well, I just say, you know what I'm saying, I started to seeing things, you know what I'm saying, around like 2012, if I'm not
Wow.
wrong.
That's a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah, but
For
the thing about it,
real?
I didn't know. Yes, I didn't know what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what's going on. I thought I was going crazy. And the thing about it, I didn't find out what the fuck gang stalking was until like later on. You know what I'm saying? Around about 2017.
Mhm.
That's when. What's good with your targeted individual? How you doing today? Oh man. I don't think she gonna show her face tonight,
Oh
man. You know.
yeah. So I'm not showing my face only because like I would love to. It's just the fact that I'm dealing with stalkers. Like this is not like your regular stalkers, like psychopathic, like really, screwed up stalkers. And whenever I put my face online, I had to take all my videos down because they would just screen record my videos and then take
Hmm.
pictures of my face at weird angles, put eggplants in it, like I'm, doing stuff. So I'm like, I'm just not going to do that. And then for everyone too, like it's safer not to put your face online because you don't know people out here. It's dangerous,
Right.
especially for a female.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Hmm.
targeted individual. You know what I'm saying? I guess you know what I'm saying. So we won't explain. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of crazy people out here who, you know what I'm saying? But at this time, man, I just want to say what's good. Everybody tuning in right now. This your boy Stevo. We doing the live right now. And yeah, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? Right now, man, we just kick back, finna get into the interview in a second. Right now, we comment section. Right now, we the individual. Who else we got? Okay, I really can't squinch my eye like that, but what's good? You feel me? We finna get into it in just a sec. You know what I'm saying? But basically, man, right before we get started, I'm just gonna take the time out my day to just say, you know what I'm saying? Last week, you know what I'm saying, Bluffy, me and you supposed to
Right.
had this done last week, but unfortunately, you couldn't make it. You had some things to take care of. But I just want to say, man, I appreciate you for taking time out of your time to just come, you know what I'm saying, kick back and vibe, you know what I'm saying, to chop it up on YouTube. You feel me? I fuck with that.
Yeah,
You
no
know what I'm saying?
problem. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And like another thing, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because like me and you have never even talked before. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean, I comment, I don't comment here and there. I mean, I be watching your stuff. I comment it here and there and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, how long have you been how long have you been subscribed on my channel though?
I found you through Derek. That's how I found you. And I've been subscribed for a while, like a year. Like you
Yeah.
don't know it, but I'm there. Like I'll like your post when I see them, because the thing too
Mhm.
is that I have two accounts. So I have my Bluffy account and then I have my main account, and I don't usually watch videos on my Bluffy account. I just post. But
Mhm.
I did follow you on both accounts. Well,
Yeah.
recently I followed you on my other account. And then, I've always been there, like listening, especially when you started your live streams
Right.
since,
Right.
yeah, last summer. So I've been here. I just don't really like say
Yeah.
anything sometimes.
That's- And I appreciate you tuning in because I know on my channel it just be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
everywhere. I just You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, staying down on my little small channel. You know what I'm saying? And just rocking with me. I fuck with that, man. But yeah, I fuck with your channel also. But yeah, man. So and I'm just gonna say, man, like it's a lot of people who be saying, you know what I'm saying, oh, Bluffy got like a lot of spam accounts because you mentioned that you was
Yeah.
on your yeah, I hear that all the time. Like, oh my God, that gotta be Bluffy, you know what I'm saying, commenting on a secret account. Like, how you feel about
Oh,
that? That's cool.
right.
Yeah.
So, like, with that, it's just slander, because the same person, so let me tell, like, because you guys didn't hear this, but I was telling Steve-O off camera how I'm in an active investigation with police right now, because it got so bad that I had to go before the court, the police, people got involved. So then I had to give YouTube my court orders, and they took down 27 channels by
Wow.
one troll. 20,
Oh my.
sorry, 28.
Hmm.
And all those accounts were not me. The person that was saying they were me, it was them the entire time.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Mhm. Yep.
That is literally crazy, man. I guess with that being said, man, let me see. Okay. Somebody after this, somebody say somebody from Brock the Brick. They said okay, it just it just erased. Somebody just took that down. I don't know if you seen that, Bluffy. You
I
seen that?
did I did see it, and I know exactly who it is. It's like, don't
Oh,
play with
no,
restraining
I ain't everybody.
orders. Don't play
Well,
games.
okay, but I just been took down, man. We ain't even gonna I ain't gonna pay it no attention. I'm not sure who that was, but I ain't gonna. So basically, man, we gonna start off like, okay, so if you want me to call you like Trisha or like
Yeah,
Bluff,
you can call me Trisha.
Trisha
We
or
can
Bluffy.
personalize it.
Okay, so Trish, like, okay, so like, I want to know, like, how come you named your channel, like BluffyTheNarcSlayer? You feel me? I
Yes, so there's a video game that I used to play online. And
yeah,
I remember, like, I did a name generator, and the name it gave me was Bluff One. So then and whenever I would play the game, I remember there was one person that was like, that name does not match your personality. You should change it. So then I
yeah,
was sitting there thinking, I was like, okay, what can I change this name to? And then I was like, Buffy the vampire. Wait, Bluffy the Narc Slayer. So
right,
that's how I came up with my name. And I know it has, like, because I know a lot of people used to say, like, oh, you have bluff in your name, which means a lie. Like, so you must
yeah,
be a perp. It's like, that's not the truth.
right.
Hmm.
How do you feel about people calling you a perk? You know what I'm saying? We hear that often. How how you feel about that?
I used to care when people call
Mhm.
me a perp, but because, you're go like, I've been through so much because of this program. And, for
Yeah.
someone to call me a perp when I'm literally trying not to have a mental breakdown, as a single mother, it used to bother me. But now I'm at this point where I realize that I don't have anything to prove to anybody. If you want to believe I'm a perp, that is fine. You can go to somebody else's channel and you can go deal with them over here, but leave me alone.
Hmm. Right. Period. And
Mhm.
period. Yeah, man. Also, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I just said, like, how you feel about people calling you a perp. I feel like a lot of people have like the energy to like, no, I gotta prove I'm a TI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done been in that phase also, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of that comes from that. They don't want to be called this and that, so they gotta prove everything. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna go basically, man, I think a hot question I want to know, and maybe some of the people want to know is, how was your upbringing like? Born and raised, like, and things like school. You know what I'm saying? I want to go down that line. Like, how was it? How was Bluffy back then, growing up, going to school? You know what I'm saying?
So
Things of that nature.
it's oh my goodness, I have a story. So,
Yeah.
well, if you ever talk to my brother, he would tell you that I was the like boss on the street. It was me. Like I was the one to stand up to
The boss on the
bullies.
street.
I've always been the one to like, I always had a leader. I always had like a leadership type of role for some strange reason. Like people always came to me, always. Like it was always, oh, Trish has the answers type stuff. But I was raised by my dad, who was a complete narc. Like, so it was really
Okay.
hard growing up with him. And the
Hmm.
reason why my mom wasn't in the picture is because my dad's family, they couldn't stand my mom.
Okay.
They couldn't stand her. My grandmother couldn't stand my mom because she's not your like average Haitian woman. Like she's very free spirited. She doesn't like going to church. She's not about any of that stuff because a lot of Haitian people, they are very conservative, church going, and my mom wasn't that. So my grandma hated her. My dad ended up getting custody against us, against, custody of me and my brother from my mom.
Okay.
So we were raised by him only for him to like make us suffer. He barely, because like he's an independent filmmaker. So what he would do is put all the money towards his movies. There were times we didn't even have food in the house. And when he would come back home, he would disappear. Like my dad, what he would do, he would disappear for months sometimes. Like go to California, and then it would just be me and my brother, or my aunt would come over and watch us,
Yeah.
um
It was your
type
oldest,
stuff.
right? Who is the
Hmm?
oldest? It was your brother, the oldest. You the oldest or your
Me,
brother?
I'm the oldest.
Okay, you was the oldest. Okay.
Yep. I was the oldest. And my mom, like, she did make an effort. Like, she would try, but it's like my dad's side of the family, they would block her. At some point, she got me a cell phone. She used to bring me and my brother clothes because my dad wouldn't even buy us clothes. Like, we would have holes in our clothes.
Yeah.
Um, they would be super. I remember one time this girl, it was in the 3rd grade. She was like, "Oh, I don't like her because her clothes are so tight." But the reason why my clothes were so tight is because my dad wasn't taking care of me and my brother.
That part.
Yeah,
Right.
so but my
Wow.
mom, she was cool. She would come in sometimes when she could, and like she would give us like $100 and make an effort.
Right. At least
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to be in your life. Okay,
Yep.
so is it safe to say, like, so as I got right there, you know what I'm saying? It don't seem like you like in a two-parent household growing up. It was like it was split up. Am I right? You
Yeah.
was split up.
One
Okay.
parent.
Okay, and your dad, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna get into that too. I can see that he was in the filmmaking and things of that nature. So like how is your relationship and your mama relationship? You ever talk to her and things like that? Like how's y'all relationship?
Oh
You
my
know?
gosh, my mom, she is the best. Like she
Mhm.
we talk all the time. She's the one that helped me, basically get my stuff together with going to school. She was the one that ended up finding, my job that I currently have now is because of my mom. And my
Yeah.
mom, she's a spiritualist. So what she does is like she'll burn candles for me and my brother, my son, my sister, like for protection, like my half sister, like she protects us. So,
Okay.
mhm. She's great. She's amazing. I can't complain. And then like when I was struggling with the gang stalking, even though I didn't tell her, I would be like, "Mom," like when something would go wrong, like I would lose my job. It happened twice.
Wow.
I lost my job 2 times, like back to back, and I didn't
Mhm.
have money for rent. I could always call on her and she would send it without asking.
Right. Wow.
Mhm.
A lot of people I know a lot because I know for me, man, I lost my mom, so that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You still
Mm,
got your mother in your life, and she trying to reach out and trying to do good by you, and that's crazy. It's crazy as hell. Like somebody would, you know what I'm saying, come between that. You feel me? A young girl,
right.
yes, you know what I'm saying, because girls need their mother. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter, she don't have her mother, but that right there, a
Mhm.
different story. That's for another day. So, basically, man, that's crazy. So, is it safe to say that, like, okay, so like how you and your mother is? So, is it safe to say that she's somebody who you looked up to? You know what I'm saying? Looked up.
Yes, like, she was always like that, like, savior figure, I don't know, like, I never lost faith in my mom, even when, I didn't see her, I always knew that she cared, you know?
Right, right. It's kind of like she always have. It's kind of like even though she's not there, you can still feel her strong presence. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And speaking of strong presence, you have a very strong presence. You know what I'm saying
Really?
on you. Yes, and I was gonna ask you that, but okay. So and then like I did hear earlier. You know what I'm saying? Who was talking about like clothes having holes in it? You know what I'm saying and things of
Mhm.
that nature. And I remember, man, if I'm not mistaken, now I don't know if this video on your other channel, because I went and looked for this video again recently trying to find it. But I remember the very first video I found about you, it was like years ago, as I first started experiencing shit. Because as you first start experiencing shit, nigga, you trying to find everybody you can who going through this situation. So I came across a video, I just clicked on it, and it was you. I couldn't see your face or nothing, but you were basically showing all of your clothes have been
Yeah.
ripped. It was like beautiful clothes. It was like I think it was like it was some type of sweater, like you feel
Mhm.
me, like had buttons in
I
there. And I
remember
remember
that video.
exactly, and I remember you saying like it had to been somebody snuck through my window while I'm gone and did this shit. You feel me? To these clothes. Like you want to speak on that? Like
Yeah. So
yeah.
what would happen when I lived in an apartment. So it was the landlord lived in the house up front and they built a house with two levels in the back. So there was one person renting the apartment at the bottom of the house and then at the top I was at the top. And every single time now that was the most evil place I have ever lived. The energy was off. The woman was a whole freaking New Orleans PD, like
Mm.
New Orleans police officer. She was all they would you could smell crack coming from their house. They were
Oh my God.
always smoking crack at night. And then every time I would leave my house, I would come
Mhm.
back and one item of my clothes would either be torn up or there would be holes in it.
Really?
Every time I would leave the house, I come back, something else is ripped.
That is insane. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's crazy
Yep.
as hell. 'Cause, like, me, I was thinking, I used to think like, okay, I used to hear people like saying things like how you just said, it, and I was like, okay, so like, if they break into your house, like, why won't they just take your clothes? You know what I'm saying? Because those are the thought like normal people think and things of that
Mhm.
nature. You know what I'm saying? So like, how did you overcome that? Like, I know it can make people paranoid. You like, oh my God, I need to set up cameras. Like, how did you get through that time when people intruder? How did you
Uh,
get through that?
at that point, I just said to myself, I was like, "You know what? Screw it. Whatever. If they mess up my clothes, I'll just get new clothes."
Right.
Because
And
at
those
that
were,
point, I was
mhm,
like I was a year and a half targeted, and my mental state was just like I was so numb because they were just attacking me from like every angle. Like it was bad. Like they
every
would gas the apartment constantly. Like I even had kidney pain when I lived
mm,
there.
okay. And you
Yeah,
said they
so
would gas the apartment.
mhm.
How would they do that? Like gas the apartment? Have you seen them gassing the apartment? Like
No, I can smell it. It's
you
like
can
this
smell
strong chemical smell, and it would
it.
only happen at night. It's either they would do it right before I fell asleep or when I woke up and I
Oh,
walked out of my bedroom into the living room, I could just smell it as soon as I freaking opened that door. Like, and it was so strong.
right.
Mhm.
That's correct. And only because I did, and smelling this gas and all of these things, it made you like, so it made you like feel like, okay, these motherfuckers fucking with me or something. It felt like they was trying to get you out of there or something, like because you was like different or something. You
Yeah,
felt like it.
like at first, cause before I moved into that apartment, I had moved into an apartment with another TI. And that's when because like so I lived in another apartment and all this weird stuff started happening to me. People started following me. I started getting scratches on my car. Everywhere I go, I'm seeing a bunch of red cars. And all of a
Mm,
sudden, they're like, whenever people would walk by my apartment,
yeah.
they would say things that I would like if I was talking on the phone to somebody, they would walk by my apartment and say the exact same thing I said to someone on the phone. And I'm like, what is going on? So I ended up meeting up with this other girl. She was from the East Coast because we're both from the East Coast. And then she
Okay.
starts telling me, "Oh, police are following me." And she was sending me pictures of like police cars sitting in front of her house. She said that
Hmm.
everywhere she goes, these people they're taking pictures of her, they're shining headlights at her. So then I was like, what is that? Because that's happening to me too. And that's when I started Googling what it was. And then I found out about gang stalking. So then and as soon as I found out about it, it escalated even more at that apartment. And I ended up getting the hell out of there and I went and stayed with her in New Orleans, and man, they at that point, they just tried to kill me. It
What?
was so bad when I
As you,
moved.
as you move, like you and another Ti was staying together, and these people who known as gang stalkers or wherever they is, they tried to unalive you.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
Okay, so basically, how long ago was this? Like, as you first started experiencing all this, like, in what year was this?
It started September 2021, but it went overt, like, ape shit crazy February of 2022.
February 2022. Okay, and for the people who don't know about overt, you want to explain that? What is
Ye
overt?
Yeah, so, overt is when they're not even hiding it anymore that they're messing with you, they're doing it in your face so that you can see it.
Wow, that's overt. That's
Mhm.
overt.
Yep,
That's crazy.
overt.
And like, okay, and as all these things like happening, and You know what I'm saying? Like, how did friends and family take that in? Like, who did you tell? Like, you know what I'm saying? How did they react? And how did it make you feel? Their reaction to it?
So I watched a bunch of episodes. Like I watched a bunch of like, because at that point I was binge watching TI channels like crazy, trying to figure
Yeah,
out like
me
how
too.
to get this to stop. Like, what do I
Mhm.
do? And so I didn't tell my family. I didn't,
You didn't?
because I never did, because I never wanted to be um because I didn't want to believe that my family were the ones that set me up.
Got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
And
didn't wanna believe that.
okay,
Mhm.
so you never any of this
Never told them.
any
I only told my mom, so, like, I ended up telling my mom last month about everything. I finally told her, and she's like, "It sounds like you were being haunted." I was like,
yeah, like you being hunted.
"Oh, goodness." Yep.
Shit, you was being hunted, goddamn shit,
Yeah.
you know. Man, honey, damn, shit, they trying to get little Bluffy, man. Bluffy a problem. They like, hey, man, hey, this girl Bluffy, I don't know. I think she's a witch. She too much. You know what I'm saying? But check this out, Bluffy. Check this out.
Mhm.
I don't know if you're familiar. It's an individual. His name Targeted Individual. He's from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He's a supporter of mine.
Mhm.
I also think he subscribed to you because he just said your videos go back way further than I guess 2021. He said your videos go back. He said that in the comments. But yeah, and
Really?
he also, yeah, that's what he said. So yeah, he said your videos go way back further than that though. That's what he said. But he said Bluff, you was on King Jr. podcast, right?
Yeah, I was. Are you
Yeah.
sure we're in 2025? I started my channel 2022, but my targeting started September 2021. I started
Okay.
my and you know what's crazy about it, cuz if you go back to my oldest video, which it
Hmm.
should say 3 years ago, I thought that I was dealing with narcissistic neighbors. I didn't realize like they were freaking gang stalkers when I
Right.
made those 2 videos.
Right. That's crazy. Narcissistic neighbors.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I don't. He maybe he probably ain't hear you right or something. You know what I'm saying? You said, but yeah,
Mhm.
individual. Um, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she said that. I don't know if you heard it, but yeah, man, she said that it started around 2021, but I think you said you posted your first video 2022, right?
Yep,
Uh,
in 2022. And if you look at my channel, it even says I started my Bluffy channel 2022. But my Trisha channel,
uh,
that I had that for years, since like YouTube started.
yeah,
For a long time.
I was trying to find that second channel too. I was trying to find that today. I was like, hold on, Bluffy got a new channel. I mean, Bluffy got an
Oh
old
yeah. So it's
channel.
like, okay, with the new channel, it's like a Subliminals channel. It's not really like, like those, have you guys heard of like affirmations, right?
I heard of that, but
Yeah, so
explain
it's just
what that
like
is.
positive things that you say over and over and over again, and apparently you can reprogram your mind in 21 days if you keep listening to the same like positive messages on repeat.
Mm, that's cool. That's cool.
Mhm.
It's called affirmation.
Yep. Or
Okay.
subliminals, yep.
That's kind of like manifestation or something like that. Like,
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's like that.
okay, and how do you like activate it? Like, you got to sit quietly. Like,
No,
how do
you could
you?
just play it when you're sleeping, and it just plays in your subconscious. So then, like, whatever you, because like how whatever you
Saying
put
these?
into your mind, like, will manifest into your reality. And that's why I believe, even with this program, like, they're training our minds to turn on itself.
Okay, got you.
Hmm.
I can did that. It's a lot of things. Man. It's a lot of things
Yep.
going. program people, you know what I'm saying? So okay, so I want to ask this real quick. So on your channel that you referring to with the affirmations and things of that nature, like, so are you the one who repeating these things for people to come listen to it, or is it somebody else for it?
No, it's me.
Okay, it's you.
And then you
Okay,
put
cool.
it on like a really, really low volume.
Hmm.
And so like the voice, it's really, really low, but then there's like rain sounds on top of it. And then you just let it play and then it just keeps
Okay, and the name
going.
of this channel is what? The name of this channel is what? What's
Oh,
the name of it?
I'm not gonna say it on here. I'll just send it to you because I don't want
Okay.
the trolls following me over there.
Mhm. I got you, but
They're not
shit,
gonna
I heard
follow me over there.
I got you. I got you. Well, shit, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get that channel for sure because I need some information off, so I don't mind listening to it. But
Mhm.
I heard your channel it reached 1,000 subscribers, didn't it?
Well, it's weird because like my channel, it only says so like on YouTube it says I think it's like 920 something. It's
No,
like
I'm talking about your
920
other
something,
channel.
but on
I'm talking
YouTube
about
Studio it says 1,000. So I don't know. It
you
says
talking
like
about
a
on this
thousand
channel right
sixty
here?
two.
On this
Huh?
channel? On this channel?
Yeah, this one. So I
I
don't.
thought your
Oh,
other
my
channel.
new one. Yes. Yeah, it hit
Yeah, that's what I was talking
1,000 easy. Cause everybody's going like subliminals are like a trend now. Like so many people are making subliminals channels.
okay,
It's
I'm
a
gonna get into
trend.
that a little. Okay, I'm gonna get in that a little later. You feel? We're gonna get in
Mhm.
there. All that a little later. But yeah. So right now, man, I got some more questions. But right now, man, we got some comments flowing. Targeted individual, man, I seen you comment. He commented earlier and said, have y'all looked into a lawsuit? Any lawsuit? Me personally, targeted individual, I haven't. I haven't looked into any type of lawsuits or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? As you know what I'm saying, towards gang stalking or however you want to say it. I haven't personally. Um, have you, Bluffy? Let me see. He said,
No, I signed up for like cuz someone was doing a TI lawsuit. I signed
yeah.
up for it and I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't know.
Oh, you say you signed up for it? Okay.
Yeah.
We got another comment. Let me see. He say, targeted individual. Hold on. Average age. Howdy, y'all. Howdy. Cowgirl, how you doing? Average age. Appreciate you tuning in. Right now, man, we sitting here chopping it up with BluffyTheNarcSlayer, man. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all like the video. Right now, man, we just bring over comments and things of that nature. Targeted individual. We got another comment. He say, "What do y'all think the purpose of this stuff is?" He say, "Do you think we are supposed to be in the media or something?" I'm not sure what you're referring to about being in the media, or you mean like on a high road, like a celebrity or something? I mean, basically, it feels like we be in the media sometimes. Shit, the
Right.
way people be on to us, right? Period. Point blank. But yeah, like I'm not too sure, but yeah, if you experiencing this shit, man, you somewhat got a celebrity status inside of you, somewhat, man. I don't. I know that probably didn't answer your question, but right now, man. Anybody have any other questions you want to ask? As we continue, real quick. If so, go on ask now. Go on ask now. Big 205 in the house. What up, King Junior? What's going on?
Hey.
What's going on? You made it. You made it. But yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to say, you know what I'm saying? I was interviewing King Jr. Live and he was speaking on you too. But yeah, so I'm just gonna ask you like, how's the experience, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you've been cool with like King Jr., how's that experience? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? How did you
he's
find him?
cool. I met him through another TI. Like he's really cool, down to earth. He's one of the most positive TIs that I know. And I
Yeah,
respect that. It's like you, I feel like you, King Jr., who else? Like I'm trying to think. I can't think right now, but like you guys you'll match my mix. Like you guys are like really positive. It's like you're always
Yeah.
trying to it's like you're like keeping yourself above all the negative crap that this program likes to put out there, throw at people. You guys are just trying to get, do your thing. And I respect that a lot. And especially in him, he was one of the most encouraging people that I was talking to last year with all that chaos going on. Like he was one of the
Hmm.
people that was like, just focus on focus on elevating yourself. Like who cares what anybody says,
Right.
you know?
Right. And yeah,
Mhm.
man, I gotta say the same thing, man. Shout out King Jr., man. You know what I'm saying? Just positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he basically said the same thing about you, man. He
Uh,
said, man, he kind of like sis. He kind of like sis, you know what I'm saying? He kind of like sis. So yeah, man, King Jr. in the building. Appreciate you tuning in. But yeah, we finna get ready to hop back into it here just a second. Let me see. Target individual. Hold on, let me address target individual. Like podcasts or actors or something. He said like podcasts or actors or something. Mean we went through enough for that lifestyle. Yeah, man. Hey, target individual, man. I'm gonna have to get you up here real soon, you know what I'm saying, so we can vibe out too. I ain't gonna lie, I watched the video of yours. It was like I watched it yesterday. And I seen how I was in the beginning of my experience, man. I seen you, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything was just coming after you, one after the other, one after another, man. I seen you, you know what I'm saying, in public, you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying, out your house into public, and I think you was
mhm.
going down. And yeah, I was watching his channel. I think he got like a couple of subscribers, but I'm tuned in to you. And I seen it was somebody on the he was a construction worker. He was a white male, you know what I'm saying, kind of skinny. But I seen you. I don't know if you turned around to him or something. And I did see the fire truck try to, you know what I'm saying, almost hit you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you really just walked out in the middle of the street or he tried to hit you. But either way, you know what I'm saying? I feel where you coming from. I feel the frustration. But the thing I wanted to say is like things like how you like turned around and you know what I'm saying, you put the camera on, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I done did that before too. A lot of us have. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he was a construction worker and you know what I'm saying? I think you said, "Oh, you look like you be targeting. I mean, torturing people." You know what I'm saying? And I thought to myself like, you know what I'm saying? Sometime, man, we gotta change our mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because you know
Yep.
what I'm saying. If I was with you right there, I would have said, "Targeted individual. He really looked like he be getting tortured." You know what I'm saying? Not torturing nobody. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta learn to change our mindset. You feel me, blood? But hey,
Yeah.
it's a process though. I know you feel me. I know, man. Speaking of that, man, it's crazy. I'm gonna get into all that later on. But yeah, man. So yeah, we'll get back to the comments in a minute. But yeah, man, anything you wanna say real quick, Bluffy, real quick? You got something to say? Well,
Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I never and I think like the more cuz this program, I think it's like they create a lot of illusions and we have to feed it into these illusions. That's why I said I will never ever call my family perps. And guess what? They're not perps. Now, there have been
right.
times where we synchronize. Like, I remember one time I was thinking about Chinese food. My
Yeah.
mom randomly buys Chinese food. And I'm like, what? The same day. But then I was like, no, that's probably just, hey, we're probably on the same frequency because we're together in that moment. And it has nothing to do with this program. And the program, if you act out, it's going to use that against you. And then I'll start believing she's a perp. And then my relationship with her will get messed up. So that's why it's
Right.
like we really got to take control of our minds. Like even in public now, when people synchronize with me, I don't give it any more power. I don't.
Hmm. That's right. I think that's the like key to it all. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to start somewhere. I feel exactly where you come from. Because as you say, you watch my channel, so you see how I try to maneuver and try to take my channel to a different thing than other than that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel where you coming from on that. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, right now, that's crazy. But because a lot of people would have said, "Oh hell no, jeez, she
Right.
got time." You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying, but that's crazy because you have to have a strong mind. So you have to have a strong mind to, you know what I'm saying, think positive of that. And
Mhm.
that's what's up. Okay, so now I want to get into like I want to know, like, as you say, it started it way back then. So, like, the tactics these people would use, I seen on your channel on your short that you were getting a lot. I ain't gonna lie, you were getting crazy one head like back to back. You was out there in the street walking and things of that nature. How, like, speak on the tactics you used to see all the time. You know what I'm saying? Things that used to mess with
Yeah, it's like cuz it's one thing if you see one headlight, right? Okay, you that's one headlight. But when you keep like I'm taking a 5-minute drive to go get some coffee and I see 10 one headlight vehicles, that is not a coincidence.
you. That's
There's
crazy.
like something statistically wrong with that. Mathematically wrong for me to be in a, little small country town with 5,000 people and
Mhm.
the only cars on the street just happen to only have one headlight. Like,
And the
you
thing
know,
about it, and the thing about that, man, it be brand new cars too. Like they just
yeah,
pulled out.
brand new
Like,
cars.
mhm.
Or like the cars, the whole bumpers ripped off, like the rear bumpers ripped off. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, how is that thing even driving? Like, how are you? Or like the whole freaking under the cars ripped out. And I'm like, how is this even possible?
Right. That's crazy as hell, man. That's crazy.
Right.
Mhm.
Crazy. But yeah, those are I get a lot of like, for me, they would swarm me a lot. Like everywhere
Swarm
I would go, they would mob the hell out of me with cars. Like
How
I
would you
remember as soon as I would hit Main Street, all of a sudden there's traffic.
everywhere you go?
Yep. If I
It's like
go in line, everybody starts pulling. If I go to Family Dollar, everybody starts pulling into Family Dollar. Oh yeah,
it still
it
happens
still
to the day?
happens to this day. I still see one
Okay.
headlights. I still get the synchronicity, but I just don't give a crap. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. It don't affect you like it
Yep.
used to. So as these things you did back then, how do you used to like feel? Well, like who do you think was doing this? Like you feel like it was the government doing this, orchestrating this things back then, or what? How did you feel it was coming from, or where did you feel it was coming from?
I
You know what I'm
felt
saying?
like it was so like I went back and forth a lot. Like one moment it's demons, one moment it's the FBI, police officers, but I think that some of these individuals, they might be
Mhm.
controlled. Like I sometimes I wonder if they're even aware. And then I've even heard that they can actually turn off someone's headlight because of the tech. If any car has technology in it, I heard that they can actually remotely turn off the headlight.
Who do the people that driving the cars?
No, the people who like the controllers, like the people behind the program, the ones who are hitting people with V2K, they're basically behind the computer screens. I heard that they can even control, like if you're around, they can shut off someone's headlight and now you think this person is targeting you when it was done remotely and the person has no idea.
If that's the case, man, that's some cold ass shit. I actually seen that happen.
Mhm.
People here like just blink on and off. I seen that shit
Yeah.
happen. But
Yup, it blinks.
that's some cold ass shit. So basically, you feel like the it's somebody controlling this thing out here.
Yeah, like if you've seen the movie Eagle Eye, that AI was capable of doing so much without any sort of human help, just all through technology. Easy.
Yeah,
And these people have advanced technology that we don't know about.
right, right. I can agree with that.
Like I wouldn't even be surprised if, what they do is they might suggest cuz sometimes like you might like get a thought, like I'll be in my house and all of a sudden I'm like, "Oh, I want to go eat." And then I'll go to the kitchen and all of a sudden a red car passes by with no like bumper in the front. And then I'm saying to
Yeah,
myself, "Well, you know what? They probably suggested to me in some way, whether it's like a form of lower V2K, the one that you can't hear, they probably suggest it to you, and then you go, and now this person's driving by, and you think that, I mean, I'm pretty sure they could, I don't know, create scenarios like this remotely. I'm pretty sure they can.
Okay. So, and I heard you speak on, what I'm saying, a thing called, have you had experience with B2K? Because you spoke on that.
Yes, I actually had like a weird experience with it. It was like, um, I've had two experiences. One of them when I was at my very, very lowest. I think it was after I had my son, and they were attacking the living crap out of me and the baby at the time. He was only two
Mm,
weeks old, and I
wow.
remember it was so hard for me, I actually was suicidal. And then they were
Yep.
basically telling me, that's when I heard it the first time. And they were like, "Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Why don't you just kill yourself? Why don't you just get it over with?" And it
What?
was a bunch of different voices.
And you weren't on any drugs and then like that? No
Nope.
drugs?
I came out of the hospital after having my son.
Okay. Okay. And then you started to hear these things in your head after
Yep.
having your son.
Mhm.
Okay. I was gonna touch on that too. Okay, so man, you had a son and you were a female, what I'm saying, a woman, a queen, going through this weird shit that we go through.
Mhm.
How was it just having a beautiful son in a fucked up situation as you was going through? How was that experience?
Man, it was so hard because I
Wow.
remember, like, I was like, do I want to bring him into this world? Should I
Hmm.
just, end it so that he doesn't have to suffer? But then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, go through with it and try to. I was like, I'm gonna overcome this for him.
Right,
And when he was born, it was just, it's like my life changed for the better. It's
right,
like
right.
he made everything easier for me. It
Eh,
would
eh,
have been harder if I was alone.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so speak on that a little bit, like the having the birth of your son. Like, how did that make things better? Like, how did that make you feel? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was definitely happier. I didn't feel like, it's like it kind of took my attention away from the stalkers because I was focused on him. So my
Hmm.
attention wasn't really on them. And I noticed that when my attention's not on them, yeah, it'll get worse, but after a while it does start to slow down when you like stop giving them your energy, stop giving them your attention, stop reacting.
Right, right. I agree with that
Mhm.
100%. Basically, whoever in here right now, if you a TI or not, what Bluffy just said, man, it holds a lot of weight, man. She basically just said, man, going through this shit, when you stop paying them so much and attention and giving them so much of your energy, man, basically it kind of slows down a little bit. It may not stop, you know what I'm saying, but it
Mhm.
slows the fuck down, you know what I'm saying? And it starts, and as your mind is occupied with doing things, you know what I'm saying, just trying to not to pay them any attention, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, affect you lesser. You know what I'm saying? So that's some real shit. Them is gems right there. Those are really gems right there. It's
Mhm.
simple, damn, it takes practice though, Bluffy. A lot of people can't, what I'm saying, do that like right away. So that's crazy. And
Yep.
how's the son father? Like, if you want, I don't know if you
Oh
want to talk.
man. So with that now, we had met when the targeting was covert, like it was very low. I would see things from time to time, but it wasn't bad. Like I could actually go through a normal day. And
Hmm.
when it got worse, he saw the change in my behavior. And he was like, "Are you all right? Like, is everything okay?" Like, to be honest,
Yeah.
it's a combination of things, but it was the gang stalking that kind of ruined it for the both of us. And then when he started living with me, because my son was coming soon, he lost his job, and then 2 months later, I lost my job. So then it was just like, and then, like, they were just, man, it was bad. It was really
Yeah.
bad.
Hey, man. And you don't ever like talk to him or something? Y'all was
Oh,
in
yeah,
love
we
with each
talk,
other?
we don't we'll talk from time to time, but he texts me every day. It's like we're in contact, like we're good friends. Like there's no hard feelings or anything like that.
Right.
That's it.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's good. Still in his child life, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he still be looking out for you a little bit, somewhat.
Yeah.
He's okay. Well, you know what I'm saying. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Um, but yeah, okay. Now that we got that out the way, we finna get into some fun topics real quick, just for a
Mhm.
short second. But until then, I'm finna go in the house and I'm finna check on my dog. And peek in and
Okay.
come back. So
All
if
right. Cool.
somebody got some questions, man, y'all go and ask them real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep. Just ask some questions. I'll see if I can try. Targeted individual says, "How is your family life and life with friends in 2025?" Oh, actually, so because like I never told my family and friends, but they do know, they are aware that I'm being stalked and all the false allegations of human trafficking. They were kind of like, "Okay, like next." They kind of like everything is cool. Like I don't I don't see anything like, yeah, we do have like synchronicities like with my friends and stuff and with my family, but I do not and I will never label my family as targeting me ever. I will never do that because I feel like as soon as you give whatever this program is, whatever the AI, as soon as you give them something, then they're going to use that against you. So that's why I never even bothered. I'm like, I'm not calling these people perps. I just say they're not perping me, even though we might synchronize or something from time to time. And you said, if V2K is real, I'd rather know what it's saying than it being done to you and you don't know what it's saying to you. Yeah, true. True, but some people can't handle like, cuz when I heard it, I was like, "What the hell?" Cuz like I had been targeted for, when I heard it, that was it was like a year at that point when I finally heard it, and I was like, "What?" Dag, like it's I don't know, it's a wild experience. I don't know if you've ever experienced it, targeted individual. I don't know.
All right, man, we back, man.
Okay.
Everything good? Yeah, miss, what been going on?
No, I was just reading some of targeted individuals, some of his comments, and
Yeah,
I gave him an answer to one about like, how is your family life and life with friends in 2025? It's good.
right. That's great.
Nothing weird. Yeah.
It's really great. And it's kind of like because if you like people on your channel, some like people, it's kind of like it's like a mistress or something because you know what I'm saying. You don't really talk much about your family. They're like, now I wonder, did she got a mother? Do she got a father? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. So yeah, man, everything good. You know what I'm saying? As she said with her family, that's what's up. But check this out, Bluff. Let's get to know a little bit more about Bluffy. Who's some of your favorite like music artists or what type of music you listen to, man? That's what I want to know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I love soca music. It's Caribbean music,
Mhm.
especially from the English speaking Caribbean islands like Trinidad and Tobago, Antigua. I love soca music. I love Haitian music, compa.
Right.
I love
I don't know what
compa.
kumbaya mean. You
Huh?
gotta tell me about. I don't know what that means. Kumbaya mean what?
Oh, it's like
What?
Haitian dance music, like slow dance music. It's really
Okay.
good. And
Okay.
I love I can listen to pretty much anything. I love R&B.
Okay. So
Yeah.
who is like I want like a R&B song, you know what I'm saying, you can vibe to. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't know nothing about the Haitian music and you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying. Sound like foreign music, but some good dance music. But yeah, who was some of the? Cause I may can relate to this. Like if you had okay, if you kick back, you finna take a ride, and you wanted to, and you was in an R&B mood. Name a song like a go-to song you gonna play R&B.
Oof, I love even though, like, Princess Nokia, she kinda, like she's all over the place, but I love her song Diva. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Diva. Who is Princess Loki? I never heard of that. Nokia Loki.
Yeah, she's like, she's an artist. She's we're like the same age. I think she's like 2 months younger than me. We're the same age. She's from New York. She makes badass music. She is a witch, I'm not gonna lie. She is,
Okay.
but I
Yeah.
love her music because it's so versatile. Like, she can do any genre. She's so good. She raps too.
Okay. So she creative. So you
Mhm.
like yeah, you like creativity. That's what's up.
Yep.
So okay, okay. Any like favorite? Okay, we got that. I want to know. Okay, so Bluffy, you know what I'm saying. I want to know about like, a favorite hobby of yours. Like, I mean, you play basketball. You like playing tennis? Anything? What's a good
Well,
hobby?
I like
Bluffy, like,
I like going to coffee shops, like, I like going to bookstores, I don't know what it is with me, and I love going into botanicas, no lie. I know people hate they're scared of going in those places, but I love botanicas.
what is Botanica? That's what is that?
So, like, it's like a spiritual store, so, like, they have
Okay,
statues of, like, different deities, they have, like, money sprays, oil like, spelled oils, perfumes, like
okay.
spiritual baths, types of stuff. I know people are gonna be like, see, she's a witch. It's like,
Hmm.
no. I mean, I guess it depends on what your definition of a witch is, but nah, I'm not.
Okay,
I
so like,
wish. Hmm?
oh, you wish you was a witch. Okay, so like, okay, so if somebody asks you, "Are you a witch?" I want to know, like, okay, so are you a witch? Like, do you consider yourself a witch?
No, because to me, witches are they're like initiated. They're like people who like they're just born with it. It's in their bloodline. Like me, I've done like past life readings and I'm more of a healer, not exactly a witch. Like that's not my gift.
More of a healer. Okay, and
Mhm.
how would you heal someone?
I
How
don't
would you heal?
know. It's just like I love like the medical industry. I love healthcare. I love just like nursing, like just being like taking care of people. I love that. And that's why I ended up like, opening my home up to the wrong people like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I
Mhm.
got you, man. So, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So, like, okay, so like, so is it safe to say, like, okay, so have you always, since you was little, have you always had that in you, like healing and caring ability and
Yeah.
things?
When I was a kid, I always like I wanted my dream was to become a doctor.
A doctor, okay, to take
Yeah.
care of people. You like to say,
Mhm.
you like to say live.
Yep, my mom, she's in healthcare, my sister's in healthcare, and, like, even now I'm going back to school because I'm switching to the healthcare industry.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
good luck. Good luck with that. I wish you the best, man. With
Thank
that, man.
you.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. We need some genuine doctors. These doctors, I don't know what the hell they be doing, girl. They be doing it.
Right. They're just killing people out here, like, for real.
But yeah, even though, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna skip over that question because I think you touched on that a little bit. No, I'm gonna go ask. I'm gonna ask it so we get this out the way. Okay, so speaking on like you said you like the in these stores and things like that, spiritual stores. Like, how did
Mhm.
you start experience? Like, how did you start in that lane? Like, how did you become spiritual or infatuated with like witches and things like that?
Well,
Who's that?
like as Haitian people, right? At the end of the day, it might be Haiti might be 90% Christian, but it's
Uh-huh.
also 90%, like voodoo, spiritualist type stuff. And on one side of my family, um, well, technically, it's like, because I did say, like, my mom's a spiritualist. She did stuff to protect me. And I've actually met with spirit a few times and I've spoken to spirit and
Who's
they're
spirit?
freaking cool. Like,
Who's spirit? I want to know who's spirit.
well, there's many of them that come through, but one of them, I asked him what his name was.
Okay.
He said it was Kadan. So, and then there was another one. Um, Now that one, I won't say he's a more aggressive spirit. I'll message it to you. I'm not gonna
Okay.
say it on live, but it's one of the most popular Haitian lois. If I said his name, people would know who it is, but I've spoken to him.
Okay. You spoken to him. How was that experience speaking to him? Is he
Oh, yo, it was cool. It was cool. Like he was like it's like talking to a regular person.
talking to a regular person? How was that experience? Like he comes in human form, or is this like an energy? Like how do you do it? You turn off the lights, light candle. How do you interact?
So what ends up so like how it works is they will call like so ironically enough, you use scripture in the Bible, like whoever the vessel is, because they usually choose. So like Haitian spiritualism, it's like you have to be initiated. You have to be of that blood in order to do it. It's like a closed practice. So what happens is usually someone in a family is chosen to be like the vessel of so that these spirits can come through and communicate with people. And so what they do, they call it, funny enough.
I think you breaking up a little bit. I think you breaking up just a little bit. You breaking up. I don't know. You might gotta mute your mic, unmute it or something. 'Cause, yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. I, th- I think that he could be showing up now. He could be showing up now. I don't know what's going on with the mic
He
because the mic is going crazy now. It going crazy, girl. So you know what I'm saying? He
Well, all
seemed
I know is I'm protected, and he was like, "You're protected." He was like, I remember what he said to me. He was like, "I knew you for a long time." He's like, "When your house is shaking," he's like, "I was the one that was very young,
hmm.
even though I had rejected his I mean, no, he was like, "Hey, it was me."
Wow.
And
That's deep.
it's evil. You can say it's evil,
Mhm.
but it absolutely.
At the end of the day, I think your mic is messing up again. But I think at
Oh
the end of the
man,
day, I think
yeah.
at the end of the day, it's all about how you feel. It's your
Mhm.
life. You know what I'm saying? It's how you feel. You feel protect everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy
Yeah,
out here. You know what I'm saying?
everybody has spiritual protection. Everybody has a spirit that has been assigned to them and it's protecting you. You just, it's just people don't know, who it is because we've been told to believe that, oh, this and that, if it's not in the Bible, if it doesn't align to these guidelines, then it's evil when it's actually not. Because
Got
it all depends on where you take it.
got you. And how you use it, I'm guessing.
Well, then it's evil. If you want to do good, protect yourself, open doors for you and your family, without harming anybody else, then
And
it's
speaking of
just
that,
that.
I'm gonna get into it a little bit later. It ain't gonna be too long later, but we gonna get into that because
Mhm.
re- I done glanced and I seen you and some people having some, but we in a few. Okay, we gonna get into that in a few. But I want to say this, man. I hear people all the time. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody the other day. They was like, "Man, I like Bluff. I like Bluffy. You know what I'm saying? She's a smart individual, man. I love her channel. She's smart. You can tell by how she talks. She's smart. You know what I'm saying? I was rocking with her channel for so long, but then because she was following God, and then out of a sudden, they said that your channel like kind of like switched and things of that nature. I don't know. So I don't know about that. That was their opinion. But like how was your relationship with God? Like, do you believe in God or I
Yes, I do. It's like I still believe in God. I just don't believe in the Christian God.
okay,
I
the
don't.
Christian God.
And through my research, I wouldn't be surprised if he's behind all this chaos. I mean, I that's just my opinion, but I know what you mean, and I've heard that before from other people where they were like people were kind of turned off by the fact that I'm no longer Christian.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy as hell because like it's a lot of people say, oh my God, she got cult follow, like cult like subscribers, supporters. Like, how you feel about the Bluffy crew? You know what I'm saying? Because they don't play. How you feel about your supporters and things like that, man? Like,
Now that's weird as hell because it's like, what's happening here is that
what's up?
the whole cult thing, which is
Mm-hmm.
odd because I've never told people like, hey, this is what you got to do, or this is what's going to happen to you, or I don't create any sort of doctrine on my own. Everything I got either from scripture or even now, it's just like stuff that, I've done research, right? I don't make
Right.
shit up. Like this is stuff that comes from somewhere else. So all that
Okay.
cult following, it's just a fake ass rumor. And then there was and people have to remember that when I was getting trolled, there were a bunch of people who were getting trolled. So anything that was coming out of that had nothing to do
Mhm.
with me. When those trolls were coming after those people because they threw freaking rocks and didn't expect for anybody to do anything. I mean, they threw freaking shade at so many people. They started harassing people. And when they got it back, that had nothing to do with me. That's not Bluffy's crew because I only talked to about four TIs on the phone. So all these other people, I don't know who the hell they are because I know the people that I talk to, they don't have time for all this
Right.
YouTube crap.
Right. Right. And speaking on that, as you said that, man, we know Bluffy got a lot of haters, okay?
Oh
We know
yeah.
Bluffy got a lot. Oh, it's like you a damn celebrity out here in these goddamn YouTube streets, girl. I'm talking about for real.
Yo,
You know
they've
what I'm
been
saying?
trying to take me out for the longest time for the
Yeah,
pettiest reasons.
right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I think for real though, man, it's something about you. Like as I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I can tell, like it's just something in you. As you said earlier, you know what I'm saying? It's something. It's kind of like you was looked at as a leader, and I think you got that type of vibe on your live. You know what I'm saying? You come off as like a strong personality. You got a strong personality about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, you seem very educated. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like the thing about it. I don't know where this come from, but I'm just gonna say it. It's like you're like fearless on you, like fearless. That's my light. Couldn't on one more time, but yeah, man, I get that type of vibe from you, man. Like a fearless person. I mean, we all go through shit, but for the most part, man, I just get like fearless from your life, man. And it don't matter what it is, you still gonna stand on
Right.
business. And goddamn, I may be this or that, but I'm with all the smoke you want. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So that's
Yeah.
the kind of vibe I get. And
Aw. That's
yeah,
encouraging.
appreciate it, man. But yeah, I'm just keeping it 100. And what else finna say? So yeah, man. So like I'm gonna say this now. I've been waiting to say this. Hold on. First, before I say this, I'm gonna read this comment. Targeted individual. My ex put me on condition. Now I know you. I just realized, man. I know you. We're gonna have to get you out of here soon because you got something to do, don't you?
Me?
You working overnight shift? You
Yeah, I'm
said
working overnight.
how much more longer you got? So we can just
Oh
comment
no,
everything.
I'm like, I am on it right now.
Okay, got it. So
I'm on
Bluffy
it
getting
right
that
now.
bag. Okay, so you getting that bag. I see you getting that
Mm-hmm.
bag.
Yep.
Okay, gotta get that bag. Salute for that on me. So yeah, man, let's get into it, man. My ex put me on mint condition and Stokely, R. Kelly, and song around that area. I can't wait to smash something closer to my age. To the R&B she put me on till she was about 10 years older than me. That was a comment from Target Individual. Basically, his ex put him on mint condition and Stokely R. Kelly. I don't know if I'm reading it right, but he said he can't wait to, you know what I'm saying, smash something. He said, you guys, Target Individual. He said he can't wait to smash some.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Like I don't understand.
right. But salute the Target Individual, man. Appreciate your real.
Yep.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing
Right.
wrong with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, appreciate that comment. Fearless comment, buddy. But yeah, man. So now I'm gonna say this. It's like as I first started to watch you, like hear you, and I clicked on your video, man. It's like I don't know how my mind was set up. It was like, I'm going through this shit. It was kind of like I was looking at you like, oh my God, she seemed just so. I think she's stuck up.
Oh
I
shit.
think I was like, I wonder if I wonder if she hung out with black women or white women. I was like, she sounded like she only fool with white people. You know what I'm saying? It's just I didn't know who you were. I just came across your video at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Yeah.
there's something about her. Like, have you got that a lot? Like,
Yes. Oh
what
my
kind of stuff that?
god.
Speak on that. Like, who? Speak on that.
Oh
Cause
my
that's crazy.
goodness. Like ever since I was a kid, like
Mm,
like people would be like, you seem like you don't want to be my friend, or you're judging me, or you're snobby. And I'm like, really? Like, because I'm a very quiet person. Like, I used to be
really?
really, really shy. So I
Okay.
get that all the time. And I remember one person was like, there was this one woman I used to work with. And I remember she came up to me and she was like, I used to think that you were a mean person, but then she was like, once I got to know you, because she was like, I thought you weren't interested in being my friend, but once I got to know you, I realized
Mhm.
that I misjudged you. And I was like, damn it, why does this keep happening? But thank you, for telling me this, because I want to be your friend too. I'm
Yeah.
just shy.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's crazy as hell that you actually somebody actually came up to you and said that. But yeah, I
Hmm.
think a lot of people probably feel like that. Like, oh
Yeah.
my God, you mess with white women. Because I done heard it before. Somebody say, I don't, I don't Bluffy, she this and that. She don't fool with this person, that person. And but yeah, and just to piggyback off that, I mean, I seen. I mean, as I watched you, you know what I'm saying, I was like, oh nah, I mean, she cool, she cool, you know what I'm saying, everything. But it's crazy as hell because you have had now black people, you have invited black people to other TIs to come chill with you, and
Right.
you look out for them like that. Like, speak on that. Like, how was that experience? You know what I'm saying. First off, man. First off, I'm gonna go. How would Candy Grand Prix, for example? I heard you.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Um,
Candy Grand Prix, man. It's a lot of stuff going on with Candy Grand Prix, BluffyTheNarcSlayer. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy
yeah.
hell.
Like
Somebody said,
Candy? Hmm?
yeah, yeah. I was finna say, but yeah, you was finna. Somebody said that you try to get, you know what I'm saying, some weird things like that, but I interrupted you. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and touch on it. You know what I'm saying? How was that experience? You know what I'm saying? Trying to look out for somebody.
Oh, like it was because at first, I mean, I kind of, it's crazy because like this has happened to me, like it's happened to me twice with only two people I've ever met. In with, so like I've met, I think five TIs in real life, and this has only happened with two people, and one of them is Candy Grand Prix. Like the day when I went to go pick her up, my body was telling me no, my mind was telling me no, like don't do this, this is a bad idea, this something's not right with her. But then I felt so bad, that she was going through all this. I believed her stories when she said her family, because at that time I was like, everything was going over. She's posting pictures of her sister wearing red, all this stuff saying her sister's trying to sacrifice her, so I believed it. And of course I go take we get to my house, and she makes this weird comment, like her whole behavior was off. She
Speak on
makes
that. How
this
long ago? How long ago was this though? How long ago was this when y'all?
That
When,
was 2022. I was
okay, and you
pregnant
said,
too at the time.
mm,
So I it's like I, had her come over. She made this weird comment. Like she always says in her videos, like, oh, I'm OCD. I'm constantly worried about cleanliness, but she never bathed. She's broke and can't afford anything, but she has all this, like these bags full of like not your regular freaking dial soap. I'm talking about Dr. Bronner's soap, expensive organic deodorant, all this stuff. I'm like, how do you have all this stuff? But then you claim, so then like, things start clicking in my head.
mm,
And then she says in my house, oh, I'm not going to get donations if I'm here. So then I already knew, well, she's going to try to do something in order to get out so that she can go back on the street and beg and
mm,
get hotels. And that's exactly what she did. And then she started saying, she created a story that I tried to satanically traffic her and I was almost successful and all this crazy stuff just so that she can get more donations. It had nothing to do with her feeling scared. It was all about money.
all about money. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And she does
oh,
that to like many people. Now they're going to town on her now.
yeah, I see there's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying regarding her. And if I'm not mistaken, you said that she said that you was trying to traffic her? Like what type
Yeah.
of, like sex trafficking?
Yeah.
So hold on real quick. You was gonna pimp Candy Grand Prix out. And
Yeah.
that was the word of the street. Lord
Yeah,
have mercy.
that's what she claims.
And you was supposed to make some money off Candy Grand Prix.
Allegedly.
Okay, well, that's something new. I didn't know all that now, but
Hmm.
I mean, I
But
watched
then
the thing.
that's
I
the
think
thing she says about everybody. Everybody who pisses her off, she's gonna, now you're a character in her story, and it's the same thing. Like everybody's trying to sex traffic her, everybody's trying to, all this nonsense.
yeah. And how was the mindset of like how was like I'm talking about like I already know like how her mindset be and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I mess with I still watch her videos every now and then, but I want to know like how was like your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like because I know like if two people, if somebody mindset like this got a paranoid mindset, I'm not calling it paranoid. I'm just using that for example. And I'm over here. I'm cool. I'm living my life. Yeah, I done been through it, but I'm on a different level. So like, couldn't that it been it's caused something like y'all have two different mindsets or something like that?
Yeah, because she has a money mindset. Like her
Mm-hmm.
mindset is about money, money, money. But
Money.
with me, I'm just trying to figure out I'm about to have a baby soon, and I need to
Mhm.
figure out how to get my shit together so that I don't impact my son's life.
Right. And in the midst of that, it was
Mhm.
that caring spirit you got inside of you that tried to help someone. It
Right.
came from that. Yeah, man, it came from that. I'm sure you can. I'm sure it's a lot more things that you can talk about. But okay. So we talked a little bit about Candy Grand Prix, like, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I be watching that channel, man. I be like, God damn, man, that motherfucker, she living good as hell.
You're
That mother-
right. For a homeless person.
man, that girl getting that
Yup.
money over there. She getting that money. Now, she might have a cult following, cause them people I'm talking about, it like they scared to say
Yeah.
this and that on her tongue. All they
Yep.
she asking for that money.
And they
Hey,
drop like $800, $1,000. I mean, it's crazy.
she getting that bag. We in a new hotel. I'm like, Candy Grand Prix ain't she talking about people finna throw her in the water. Candy Grand Prix ain't nobody finna throw you in that water. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Nobody's trying to do that.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I feel like I ain't got nothing against her, you know what I'm saying? She ain't never did me nothing, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I really don't comment on her channel like I used to because, you know what I'm saying, or really try to talk about it because I know, you know what I'm saying, I was in that place one time just filming everything and still it's a lot of things that's going on over there. But salute to Candy though, man. I hope she's safe right now. All that shit like that, man. Salute to her.
Mhm.
But yeah. And speaking on Candy Grand Prix, man, I mean you wanna I see you got an interview coming up.
Oh yeah, with her sister. So like it's something that she wanted to do because like there's just so much happening on that side of YouTube right now cuz so many
Mhm.
people are coming forward of being victims. Like every time they would say something that, Candy didn't like, she would turn around and start calling people human traffickers. So a lot of people who, there's one woman, she's a teacher, she works in a school, the board of education, they don't play with stuff like this. When you go around putting people's names in the title of your video, that's a problem. And so like she started doing all this, like she just kept going, and now everybody's kind of, they got their pitchforks out and they're done with Candy at this point because she's done this to not only me but so many other people.
Okay. Okay. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. And that's crazy as hell, man. So yeah, man, and you will be doing an interview, you know what I'm saying, with her twin sister, you said, right?
Yep. Like to give her side of the story, and then also too, like I'm kind of doing it for court purposes because I did
Mhm.
bring up the whole like Candy thing and how, because they were like, they because the lawyers, they're trying to figure out like how did these allegations come about. And
Mhm.
I told them that it was Candy Grand Prix that started all these human trafficking organ lies.
Oh, okay, I got
Mhm.
you. It was Grand Prix.
Yeah.
That was up. You had experience living. And also, man, like speaking of just TIs and things like that, you know what I'm saying, that caring spirit inside that you got, man. You also invited, you know what I'm saying, Derek Jackson. Come on, pull up on me, man. Come on,
Oh
pull up on me.
yeah.
Him and your girlfriend, man. And oh, hold on. Somebody else came along with him too, was it? It was Night
Yeah, his
Tiger, was
wife. Mhm.
okay, so speak on that, man. How was that experience, man? You know what I'm saying? Derek Jackson, his wife came through messing with you, you know what I'm saying? I guess he needed somewhere at that time, you know what I'm saying? It's hard out here for some people. for all of us at times, you know, so I understand it. And also Night Tiger pulled up.
Yep.
How would that experience?
Oh, okay. So with Derek and his wife, like, it was great. Like it was good. Everything was going good. They kind of it was like a surprise, like out of nowhere. Cuz he just hit me up one day and then he
Okay.
was like they need some help. So then I let them come and stay and it was great. Like they were great around the house. They were great with my son. They got jobs quickly, trying to get themselves together, get on their feet. I got them a bed and just made sure that everyone was cool and it was
Yeah.
nice. Like it was nice. Like I felt like being in the middle of nowhere by myself with just me and my son. I don't know people in the town. I kind of just moved there cuz I felt like it. And even though my neighbors, they were pretty cool, but it seemed like they were perping me. But they were cool, but it was nice to have Derek and his wife there cuz it felt like family.
It did? It
Yeah, it
did?
felt like family, yup, and then, like,
Okay,
it
so
just it
I'm finna
made
ask this.
targeting easier
Okay,
too, like, it made,
it made
like,
it work.
the like, yeah, going through it
Okay.
easier.
Okay, so at first it was just Derrick Jackson and his wife who
Mhm.
was who at first. So that was all there. Okay. And basically it was fun. You said it was a fun experience and things like that. Y'all had fun. Y'all was going out and things like that. How did the thing they call gang stalking being a target? How was that though? I heard you
Oh,
said it was
man.
like
So
how did
when
how
they
did that
first got there, it slowed
yeah.
down because I guess, like, because they got there, the algorithm has to kinda, like, recalibrate and add
Mhm.
their targeting with mine. So when they finally, everything, I guess the program, they seem to have gotten it together and planned
Mhm.
everything, man, it was a big freaking mess. Like they had Derek's targeting plus my targeting. So like in his, he would see baby blue and pink. They would hit him with those colors. But me, I would get hit with red and blue, just like plain red and blue. And they would put it all over the like you could it was just a mess. It was so messy and unorganized and I realized why they don't want TIs to, sort of come together because then their program doesn't work.
Right, right. Okay. And
Mhm.
so so it was just the colors y'all was seeing, just
Oh,
pink
oh
and
no, there was the colors, the one headlights, messed up cars, synchronization, cars as soon as you step outside, 6, 10 cars want to drive by 80 miles per hour.
what?
Like,
So so after they got there, it kinda intensified, it ramped up, and you could tell it was a shift when they
oh
came.
yeah. It ramped up, but it didn't work because it just looked stupid. Like, because they were trying
Mhm.
to add Derek's targeting mixed with mine, and it looked crazy.
Okay. Things that you would say that was red and black, you said red and black?
Oh yeah. So they hit me with
Oh,
either red and black or red and blue.
okay, and how did that affect you, like, because to a person like me, I used to see red shirts, I'm sure you probably heard me say this 1,000 times already, but at the end of the day, I feel like you ain't gonna be able to dodge it. If you go out in public, you gonna see them colors. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Hey,
True.
you gonna see them colors. You know what I'm saying? Pink and baby blue. See, it's just some things. You know what I'm saying? People who how we look at things and you know what I'm saying. The things that we say and put out there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit be sounding crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It does.
And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say for myself, I had to think like, oh, that red shirt ain't finna goddamn come over here and beat me up. It ain't finna take my money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, speak on that. Like, how do you see it now? Like, just red and black
I
colors.
just don't care. I
You
I
don't.
am at this point and I'm so glad. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I did it, but through I guess reprogramming my own mind and just, you know, being strong cuz in this program you can't be nothing but strong. That's the truth. You cannot be weak in this program. They will tear you up.
Mhm.
So I guess I just got to a point, I just said, you know what? I'm tired of giving these people my energy. I'm tired of giving them my attention. 3 years
Yeah.
of my life passed by, and all I have to show for it is chaos and my news being put on the internet. Like, I'm
Really?
like, I'm done with this. I'm not living like this anymore. And then I just started saying, like, every time I would see something, I would say, I don't care and
Right.
keep it moving. And I kept saying it until I just don't care anymore.
Period. Period.
Hmm.
Well, I'm so glad that you know what I'm saying, because a lot of people, it seems like it's like can't overcome it, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they get
And
stuck in a
I'm
loop.
so and I'm so glad that you know what I'm saying you had the strength to fight back. You know what I'm saying, and overcome certain things. You know what I'm saying. I'm so glad for that because I'm just so glad because you know what I'm saying. As I say, you know what I'm saying. I salute you. I salute you. I fuck with your channel and all that. You know what I'm saying. So you able to talk about positive things and all of that. So speaking on that situation, another individual he came. How did he get there? Came
Mm. Okay, so with that situation,
because
this
okay.
individual, he asked me out multiple times. I said
Hmm.
no. Right? And then usually common sense would tell you if somebody doesn't respect your boundaries, then that means that that's a red flag. Even though this person is like a walking red flag. But, I talked to them, I heard about their living situation with their parents and how awful they would tell me it was. And just like I could just see how this person, because they even told me, they were like, you're the only thing that brings light in my life. This person said, you're the only thing that has brought light into my life so far. And if it
Hold
wasn't
on.
for you, I don't know where I would be. Right?
He said
Be-
he said that about you.
yes.
Okay.
So then and at that point, I felt bad because, statistically, like just thinking about it, like, their situation like 5, 10, 20 years from now, it's never going to improve. They don't have control over their own money, over their SSI. His parents do. And then, because I wanted to try to help him to get control of it, to give him, have him have control over his money, right? But little
Yeah.
did I know, and I talked to his parents I talked to his mother on FaceTime. I spoke to his dad on the phone. Now, the issue here is that I didn't know that there were some underlying, even though you can see it, that there's something
Mhm.
wrong, like, or to be more polite, that there's something off about this person. I thought it was because of the targeting, because that's what they told me, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so the parents, instead of letting me know what was wrong, they chose to save face. And when you save face, it's when you kind of hold the truth because you want to make yourself look good, right? So they
Right.
were trying to tell me it was a bad idea to have him go over there. They had a TikTok video done on me and all this crazy ass stuff stressing me out. He's being weird. Like it was a lot. So then I finally let him come over, even though I wanted to meet him first. I never wanted him to come down to my place. That's
Right.
insane. But
And
they
I'm
were
glad.
adamant that their parents wouldn't let them back and then they'd be homeless. So then I was like, okay, you can come here. And oh my God, everything that they told me, oh, my parents do this and that, and they say this and that to me, and it was all true what the parents were saying. And I had to learn
Yeah.
that the hard way. I did not know that I let someone who was taking medication for paranoid schizophrenia,
Mhm.
bipolar, and multiple personality into my house.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Somebody just came out here and called me. My daughter in here.
Mhm.
Hold on.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I might end up bringing her out here. I'm not sure. Hold on. One
Mhm.
second. Okay, give me 1 second. I got Queen. Hold on. We're doing the interview, okay? Every time in a minute, okay? It didn't cost it. Let me cut the thing on. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me see. Left, you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay, okay. Let me fix her tablet. Hold on.
Mhm.
Got it? So, uh-huh.
Hi.
Okay. Watch your tablet. Are you able to still hear me with that playing in the
Yeah,
background?
I can hear you.
Okay, hopefully we can still get through this. Hopefully don't know World War III go off in.
No
I'm
worries. Can she hear
telling
me?
you. I don't want to say that because she'll turn up. But
Okay.
yeah, you know her little tablet.
Hi.
Mama, I can show a kid on the live.
You could, but I wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
Right, I got you. But Mama, say hey. She said hey.
Aw, she sounds
Mm,
so cute.
you off the chain, good. But yeah, man, as we were saying, man, before interruption. Yeah. So, like you said, he was taking medicine. Okay, did you see him? How did you know he was taking this medicine? Did you see him taking it?
So there was a box that was sent to my house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know
Okay.
what? That's what I'm gonna say. The
Okay.
individual had sent a box to my house, and that's
Okay.
what was inside the box, including knives. So, that's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
That's
Okay.
all I can say, but all I can say is it's the individual that I was speaking to on the phone was a completely different individual than what I met in person and who they portray themselves to be online. It's like a bunch of
Right.
different characters.
And speaking of that,
Mhm.
also, because also I'm looking at my phone now and I see this. I don't know what happened right here. I don't know if you can hear. I'm finna play it, the audio.
Oh yeah. So this video right here, now there was a reason why I never reported it to get YouTube to remove it cuz I could. It's a privacy violation. But I decided to let it stay up because
Mhm.
now I was being recorded after the fact. You didn't see what happened up until that point.
Right.
That
Right.
was
Right.
never recorded and put online. So what I can say is, this individual, he instigated stuff with me in my own home. And me, I don't play with stuff like that. You don't come to my home. I'm spending my money.
Uh huh.
I'm the one spending my money. You come to my home. You're disrespectful inside my home. Your room is a mess. You're not showering. You're not taking care of yourself.
Mm.
And then you finally, every little things that I ask, it turns into a proposition for sex. And
Mm.
that's
Okay. So.
high levels of disrespect. And the reason why, because yes, I did give this person a chance like to date, but then I broke up with them after the third day they were there. So they were at my house for 7 days. I broke up with them on the third day because I broke up with him because I was like, no, like this is not it. Like, this is completely disrespectful to think that you cannot take care of yourself. I'm spending my own money. And then you have all these obligations of me. You want me to treat you like a princess. I was like, I'm too grown for this. You are in my house. I'm paying
Hmm.
rent. I'm paying utilities. So
Okay.
get out.
So he didn't want to go get a job. I mean, did he try to help? Because it's a lot of it's a lot of things about because he said that he was cash apping you this and that, showing receipts, and I heard that you say you know what I'm saying, you paid for him to get out there or something, or you went and got him for a rental or something like that. So it was some
Hmm.
money
So
involved. You think?
with that, right? He was
Hmm.
asking me for money. He asked me for $100 for his phone. I sent it to him. Every
Yeah.
time he would ask me for money, so when I would ask him, "So when are you going to pay me back?" Right?
Yeah.
And he never had an answer. So what I did in order to get my money back is I was like, "Hey, can you send me 20 bucks? Hey, can you send me 50 bucks to get my money back? This is my
Okay.
money." And he was
And
trying
he
to make it
accepted too.
seem like it's his money. So somebody
Yeah.
explain to me, if your parents are getting all of your disability check, what money
Hmm.
do you have in
Right.
your hands? And then he did work 2 days, right? But I think he worked 2 days pushing carts, but I think he
Hmm.
was only making like $100 or something like that. And he would blow it on who knows what. He was supposed to save up a portion of that money so that he could get his own ticket. He Because when we were supposed to meet in New Orleans. I didn't want to
Hmm.
take him all the way to the countryside. He couldn't pay for the hotel. And so I was like, I'm paying for the rental, I'm paying all this stuff. I told him, I was like, all right, you could just come here, right, to my place instead of like, testing things out, seeing how, he is and all that stuff. I just brought him because I'm like, I'm spending my money here and I have to keep asking you for my money back. You didn't save any money,
Right.
even though you had 4 freaking weeks. You didn't save a dime. I'm the one that had to give you money.
Mm.
Now you're twisting the narrative because I'm asking you for my money back. You're twisting the
Yeah.
narrative to make it seem like I'm the one taking money from you when you don't have anything.
Yeah.
He didn't. It was my money.
Got you. Got you.
And then another
Uh-uh.
thing, with the rental, right? So I rented the rental. So he said, okay, I'll take care of gas. It comes time to put
Mhm.
gas in the car. The dude puts like, I think it was like $25. And I was like, what? That's not going to fill the tank. You need to put at least 30 to 35 in this car. But then he
Right.
told you guys, I told him to put 25. I did not. And then he went and lied and said that, oh, he was cooking for me. That's a lie.
Mhm.
That's not true. That never He couldn't cook ramen. Go ask the people who were staying with me. How are
Yeah.
you cooking for me when you couldn't even cook ramen? You know?
Ramen noodle.
Right.
Ramen noodle. What?
Like a
And
lot of the stuff, all of it that had happened, it's literally a twisting of the truth. He posts a video on the internet of me calling him out for being disgusting, thinking that that was exposing me, but
mhm.
you could hear me saying he dirty as hell. Like,
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know what that video is. I tried to find it, but yeah, it was some crazy stuff said. You know what I'm saying?
that's why I never reported the video, because it's like, yes, let it stay up. It's like, you're gross.
Okay, I'm back. Right? You can hear me?
Mhm. Yep.
I'm back. I'm back. Right?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, yeah. As you were saying, man, it's like for a short period of time, y'all dated. You gave him a chance. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like a month. It was a month.
Also, y'all dated for a month.
A month. If you
Okay.
could even yeah.
Y'all dated for a month, and you said that, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot. Well, you know what I'm saying. Of course, you said y'all with
No.
each other.
At well, intimate in the sense like it was more so
Huh?
virtual. Like it was more so virtual. Yes, in person, you know, it like we did mess around, but there was
Yeah.
never any like,
Yeah.
like like we messed around, but it wasn't anything like,
Right.
crazy because I couldn't breathe.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
I also, oh
couldn't
yeah, I
breathe.
also said that. You know what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. Now I don't know him. You know what I'm saying. He ain't never came for me, but you said that how I supposed to do something if you can't get it up.
Oh yeah.
I I think that's what you said. But yeah,
Mhm.
that was said too. And I wasn't there, so I really don't know. But you know what I'm saying. But that's crazy. And that it, girl, you done been through a lot. You know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ. It's like
crazy.
it's like I definitely been through a lot, but I can say that it kind of I'll just say this is like now I one thing I do need to admit, and I can be
Mhm.
very prideful, is that this program was very good at messing with my intuition and my common sense.
In what way? Explain that. How?
So like
Uh-uh.
Candy was a red flag.
Right.
The other guy was a that dude is a walking red flag. I mean, it's come on now. Anybody
Right.
from a mile away, when I told my mom, when I told my sister, everybody, as soon as they, it was just like, what? Like, how? And even I would like get phone calls from people and they would be like, what? That
Mm-hmm.
person? Like, what? Like, it was just I didn't this program really, really messed with my common sense because if he had met the Trisha before the gang stalking,
Right.
I would have paid him no mind.
Mm.
There would be no conversation. There would be no nothing. But
Okay, so basically, as you going through, you know what I'm saying, the things you went to, it kinda, you know what I'm saying, it led you to mess with it. Well, it led you to get him a chair, what
yeah,
you said.
make like just bad choices. Like it's not only just him, but it's just like again with Candy Grand Prix. It isn't normal to just go and pick up a homeless woman off the street to try to help them and
Mm,
trust them in your home, especially when there's a lot of people who've done that before and they've been murdered. So it's
you got
like, it's just this program really, really did a number on my common sense. And
right.
yeah.
And the thing about it, man, it's like you shook back 10 times harder, you know what I'm saying? And with that situation, like, how did Toby Reed come involved? Like, y'all was cool at first, or what? Like, how did she come in?
No, no. So what ended up happening is that she was friends with someone I knew, and she was in the Discord of someone that um I was someone I was close friends with. And I one day, I guess, so this individual used to be obsessed with like, biblical stuff, like the 144K. He would constantly send her send videos of her to me. I would see it and I'd be like, okay, it's not my cup of tea. That's it, right? And then some of the stuff I'd be like, whoa, this is a little too much. It's a little
Mhm.
extreme. Let me stay away from this person, right? And
Yeah.
I even told him at some point, stop sending me videos. But then, they begged me one time. They were like, please, please talk to this person on the phone. So then, even though I kind of knew it was a bad idea, I did hop onto that three-way call and I spoke to this person. And that was
Okay.
it. That was it. And
Spoke
one
to
and
Toby Reed.
done. And I get into an argument with my friend who knows her, right? So
Okay.
then he goes and starts telling her basically everything I was saying, like, something's not right, like all this stuff I was saying, like something's not right,
Right.
about this person, and I don't feel comfortable. He went and told her that. And then of course, this person's not well. So then this is how all of it started.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they
Okay.
made a video. It was someone else who posted it, and I was so shocked. They actually posted a video. It was really disturbing, where they said that I don't deserve, and I saw it this year. So the person who posted it, Donovan, I saw the video this year. Like, no, I saw it like 2 weeks ago, even though he said it was posted last year,
Uh-huh.
where in the video, this person is saying, "Oh, Bluffy doesn't deserve to be where she's at, and I'm gonna remove her." I'm just like, what in the demonic bull crap is
Right.
this? I don't know you.
Thanks, man. I mean, this been
I was like, I don't freaking know you. What in the demonic hell realm crap
right.
is this?
Go, going on here. And out of
Yes.
nowhere, y'all started beefing. I mean, that was like the talk of the century, wasn't
No,
it?
she started beefing the fuck with me, but what it was is that she
Mm-hmm.
was just trying, because she tagged me in a post that was
Mm-hmm.
like maybe last year, and she said there's a new queen in town. So the whole objective was to come in, slander me, and then take
Mm-hmm.
my subscribers away so that they would go to her, right?
Okay.
But then
That's
that,
interesting.
huh?
I said, yeah, man, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah. So then she
Mm-hmm.
created this beef. Like, she actually had been like harassing me for a year, until
Yeah.
finally I responded, because that's when it turned into, like, that's when it got really sick. But now that I
Mm-hmm.
look back on it, it was done intentionally to get
Mm-hmm.
a response out of me, and that I should have never responded in the first place, and just let
Right.
them run their mouth no matter how disgusting it was. Because they were saying like some nasty, vile, I'm talking about like
I know. Y'all
something
was
a normal person, like that's how you know something's not right, when you can
yeah,
say weird shit like that.
right. And she is going crazy in here already. But yeah, that's crazy as hell, man. So yeah, man, and also, man, I gotta like yeah, man, and like Planet, like it was like she was like bringing individuals also against you, like
Oh
speaking on
yeah, it's like
Planet Pat.
people
No,
who, it's like people, so Planet Pat, so with him,
yeah,
right? Now this
yeah,
dude, I don't know what is going on with him and his buddy.
yeah. Let
They
me
are
see.
the weirdest mother, like, to be honest, I don't even know how I got entangled with these people in the first place. I don't
Mm-hmm,
know what the hell, how I got tied to these people, how
mm-hmm.
I still to this day, I'm just like, what the hell? Because in real life, these are not the
Yeah.
type of people I talk to. So
Uh-huh.
this guy, after everything popped off with his buddy, he
Yeah.
tries to come in. So he asked me out before, but I straight said no. And when I said
Right.
no, this dude called me all types of fake cunt, honey trap, blah, blah, blah. And I just ignored it. Like, I
Yeah.
ignored it. And then as soon as
Yeah.
everything fell out with his buddy, that his buddy
Mm-hmm.
knew he liked me, but decided to still date me behind his friend's back, just weird
Who
stuff
is his
like
buddy? Who is his buddy? Who is his buddy? That
Jedi.
okay. Jedi was his buddy. Yeah, man.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That individual, man, I don't know. I was talking to her. It's an individual. She be like, now Bluffy got that fire, something. Bluffy got, you know what I'm saying? She got these motherfucking men out here paying up or something. Get
Oh
you,
no.
but yeah, and I'm like, no, I ain't talking about it in that way. But you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
She was like, what the hell? Because if you look on Planet Pat, man, he got a lot of live videos. It's like, I don't know if he's obsessed with you. Like, No, no, I'm being real. Like I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I done heard some crazy things this man said that I don't feel comfortable. I mean, I ain't even gonna say it on camera. But yeah, about you. Even I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a lie. It was a woman named Baby TT too. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? She was
yeah.
on there.
A
Hmm.
lot of um a lot of like crazy nasty stuff. Like she came at me too. I
Yeah.
never in my like she was someone who used to be on my live streams in the chat. I never spoke to her on the phone. I
Hmm.
never like nothing private one on one, and she came for my neck. Like
She
they
came
all
for
were
your neck.
coming from my neck. They were like, "You bitch, we're gonna
Ooh,
slaughter you, bitch." Ooh,
what?
sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Your daughter's in the back.
Oh no, she got man. Ain't no telling about her, man. But you good, shit, but
Oh yeah,
man,
and then they were saying, "Oh, I sell p word."
all
Like
about
they were just
what?
anything terrible that you
They
could
really said
say.
that.
Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
any they it's like any little horrible thing you can think of, they said it all to
Mhm.
try to like destroy my reputation, to destroy my image, when all it is, I'm a woman. You're not going to come and freaking finesse me in my own home with your stanky ass. You're not going to do that. I'm not that
Right.
type of woman. I might be nice, well, I might be kind, but I'm not nice.
Hmm.
I'll kick you out my house real quick if you
That
play
part.
games.
That part. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, man. Going through that situation, I was like, Bluffy ain't the one. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? You ain't gotta think twice, and then y'all got spirits got involved. I don't know what was going on. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yo, they were trying to send. They were like trying to curse me, put curses on me.
mm-hmm.
Um, they were like doing witchcraft, like just all this crazy stuff. I was like, well, y'all had no idea that I'm protected by spiritual forces. You don't know because my
Yeah,
mom did it for me. It's like
yeah.
some Harry Potter, like some Potter type stuff. What's her name? Lily Potter. You remember this, you know how it goes, right, with Harry Potter?
I never watched it. I heard of it back in the day, but I ain't never watched Harry Potter.
Yeah, so it was the love. It was his mother. The reason why he never died when Voldemort
Hmm.
went to go kill him and his parents, he didn't die because the mother put protection around him.
Yeah.
That's why, and that's how he got that scar. And it's
Okay.
the same thing with me. It's like y'all don't know I got a mom who loves me and she put protection. So
That part. That
that
part, man.
part.
That part, man. Period, man. And yeah, man. So basically, man, we finna get, man. We almost done, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We got
Yep.
stinking here going crazy. So, man, I'm just gonna take the time out, man. I want to ask a little wild card question. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
'Cause you know what I'm saying. We done got through all that. Maybe we'll do an update sooner or later. But a question. You know what I'm saying? What's something strange or unique about Bluffy? You know what I'm saying? S- li- like something that people don't know about. What's something strange and unique about you? You know what I'm saying?
Mm, my IQ,
Your IQ. Speak on that.
it's pretty high despite
Speak
dumb decisions cuz I did take an IQ test.
IQ test. Okay. And you mean IQ just all around IQ, or you mean just like in the spiritual thing, like
Like intelligence.
intelligent? Okay.
I won't say exactly what it is, but it's over a
Hmm.
140.
Your IQ.
Mhm.
That make me feel good because I'm finna tell you why. I was talking to an individual like a couple of months ago, and me and her was on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Now
Mhm.
she's a she tell, but yeah, me and her was like naming like okay, because me and her came up with a game. We were like, oh, okay, we basically in the pit like five TIs. Like if we didn't have nothing else and it's time to go to war, you know what I'm saying? Who we gonna put on our team? You know what I'm saying? And I had King Jr. on my list.
Uh
I put you on there. On my
aw.
mama, I put you on my list though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure you I put E Vision on there. I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying? They were like, what? I said, Mama, you gonna have to sit down. But yeah, I put you on there because I'm like, man, that girl fearless. You know what I'm saying? She's smart. You know what I'm saying? Anything. And I think I put Candy Grand Prix on there also because I'm like,
Oh
shit, if we need some, I said, if we ever need some money, Candy Grand Prix won't get that. You
Yo,
feel me?
she's
Candy
gonna
Grand Prix
get it for real.
don't get that shit.
We don't have nothing to worry about. Hotel rooms and DoorDash.
Right, right. For sure, man. But we ain't gonna drag it on, man.
Yep. Oh, and
I
one
just,
more thing. Sorry to
uh-huh.
cut you off. Because there was a comment by someone named Jerez Platter. She said that I did an interview with her, and I don't think she's getting gang stalked, and she's referring to me. And one of the things I
Okay.
can say is just
Yeah.
because when I spoke to you on the phone,
Yeah.
I wasn't crying and in
Mm-hmm.
fear and distressed doesn't mean that someone is not being gang stalked. It means that some of us really are badass bitches out here who can take government nonsense. If you're different, that's fine. But for me, if you
Mm-hmm.
want a piece of me, you can get it. You can get
Yeah.
it cuz
Yeah,
I'll
you got
still
that
be
right.
standing.
Okay, so is it safe to say that Bluffy the North Slayer, you know what I'm saying, you got that hand play. You know what I'm saying? You got the hand play, or you know how to defend yourself. You got the hand play.
Yep.
Okay, you got that hand play. Salute to that. So man, we finna go and wrap it up because
Yep.
Queen in here. So man, I just wanna say, you know what I'm saying, how do it feel like because on this channel that you on now, it's almost at 1,000 subscribers. What should we be, you know what I'm saying? How is that journey? You know what I'm saying? Is you trying to reach 1,000? I'm talking about like your goals, like people, you know what I'm saying?
To
Speak
be
on that, like
honest, no. To be honest, no. Like I to it's like I feel like I've gotten to a point where
hmm
me as someone who's targeted, I have overcome this program and
yeah.
I can't keep repeating myself over and over and over, for people who constantly say things like, "Oh, you're a honeypot, you're a witch, you're not getting
hmm
gang stalked." I don't want to it's like I just don't care anymore cuz it's like you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. So if I'm telling you, that hey, this is the stuff that worked, but you don't want to listen because you want to assume, or at least
hmm
you don't want to give it a chance because you already got programmed by this program to
So
think a
yeah.
certain way towards certain people who don't act a certain way that they
hmm
programmed you to believe that you're supposed to act or they're supposed to act. It's like I at this point my targeting's slowing down. I want to focus on making a better life for my son. I want to focus on my goals and making up for the 3 years that this program took away from me. And the last thing I want to do is sit on YouTube and continue to keep trying to help people out only for them to try to destroy me.
Gotcha.
It's like, if you want to suffer, go ahead. And at some point, when I'm done with this whole legal situation, I'm deleting
hmm
my channel and I'm leaving. Gone. I'm getting out of this because a lot of
Yeah.
targeted individuals, they're not good people.
Right. I can agree. Still human at the end of the day. Yeah, man, that's
Mhm.
crazy. But man, if you decide to leave, man, I mean, you can always stop by and say hello. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
know, leave. You know what I'm saying? Hope we can still keep in touch and things of that nature. You
Yeah,
feel?
definitely.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. Cause this right here, this only the beginning, man. Sooner or later, whatever questions I didn't ask, man, we gon' you know what I'm saying? We could do an update video sooner or later. You feel me?
Mhm.
We could do
Yep.
an update video.
Definitely. Let's do it.
Let's do that, man. We're gonna lock that in, man. So basically, man, anything last, you know what I'm saying? Any motivational thing you want to say for anybody, you know what I'm saying? They may be going through something, you know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say, anything on your chest, last words, you know what I'm saying?
One thing
Well,
I'll say, some advice: stop calling
mm-hmm,
everybody a perp. Stop
right.
doing that. Stop calling your neighbors perps. Stop
Mm-hmm,
calling all police officers, all EMTs, all doctors, all cashiers, um, all the
right.
people who walk by you, all the people who drive. Stop calling them perps. That's what I can
Right.
say. and your life will change when you stop doing that.
I can back you up on that one. I know that
Mhm.
for sure, man. Well, man, I'm gonna say again, man, this been a, a great little live, man. I appreciate you for tuning in, taking time out your time to come, you know what I'm saying, vibe out, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, man.
Mhm.
So I think that's all we
Definitely.
got
Thank
for
you
this
so
video.
much for having me on, cuz you're a good spirit. I
I
appreciate
appreciate you.
people like you. The community needs, or I shouldn't say community because it doesn't exist, but
Hmm.
people need people like you, especially the newer targets. They need people like you to know that you don't, there's people who are like normal out here,
Yeah.
still
Hmm.
laughing, still have joy.
Right. Right. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man, I really appreciate that. And yeah, man. And also people like yourself, you know what I'm saying? People like King Jr., you know what I'm saying? Also, you feel me? So
Hmm.
yeah, man. So you just gotta give yourself a big pat on the back also, man. Salute to you. And I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
And man, we finna go ahead and I mean if y'all wanna subscribe, you know what I'm saying, you wanna shout out your channel if you want to. If not, it's cool. You
Yep.
wanna shout out okay, you wanna shout out your channel? How can people find you well on
Oh,
YouTube?
yeah, you
Yeah.
can just type in Bluffy the Narc Slayer.
BluffyTheNarcSlayer, you know what I'm saying? Type that up on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Check out. If you a TI anything, check out. But yeah, man, it's your boy Steve O. Appreciate Bluff for tuning in, man. We're gonna have to keep in touch, man. But that'll be it. We out.
Peace.
Okay. You still at work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's what's up. You ain't gotta work too hard now. You know what I'm saying? Don't work too hard. Yeah. But yeah, man, I guess that's all we got, man. I'm gonna hit you up, Bluff. Okay. But yeah, that's it. Your boy Steve O. What's good, man? We finna get ready to end this live, stinking everything in this car, man. Speak on, hold on. Speak on your targeting, slowing down, and do you have support? Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, but y'all stay tuned, man. Your boy Steve O, man. Targeted individual. Stay tuned. Hit me up, man. I'm gonna try to get you up on here next, man. So you know what I'm saying? We gonna vibe and chop it up, targeted individual. Shout out to everybody who came and support the live. Shout out to 205 in the hall, Birmingham, King Jr. stopping by on Hood. You already know. Shout out to BluffyTheNarcSlayer. Shout out Manday Reporter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody. Mayflower. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Ernica. I mean, Unique. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to my moderator. He didn't even pull up. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Big Bus Production. Shout out to Big Bus Production. Shout out to Queen in the background. You feel me? That's how we coming, man. With that being said, y'all stay tuned and I hope y'all enjoyed the live. Like, comment, and subscribe. We out. Gang.